Good afternoon, friends. This is Roger Kelly coming to you once again, bringing you the visual version of my weekly newsletter. You're actually getting a little early because it comes out on every Monday morning. So when I reference a week being left in a year, I'm going from Monday's date, actually. If you will like the video on the platform that you are watching, and if you follow me, you'll be notified when I create other videos, and there are going to be many of them. With that being said, let's look at this week's leadership report. I'm in natural light, so the light's moving a little, but if that's okay, it shouldn't interfere with my communicating with you. I'm calling this lesson this week, Lessons from a Horrible Cake. You heard me right, Lessons from a Horrible Cake. There is nothing like an old-fashioned, made from scratch, fresh out of the oven butter pound cake. A good one is smooth and moist in texture inside, well cooked, with the top of the cake a little bit crunchy. The aurora of the warm cake is a preliminary pleasure to inhale that elevates the anticipation to taste it. With milk or water, this can bring sheer delight to the table and change the atmosphere of the meal. This is usually derived from recipes that have been handed down by the mothers, and in parentheses, and some fathers who cooked many years ago. However, there is nothing worse than being served a bad cake. I'm sure I've got some witnesses. Hopefully you didn't make it. A cake that's not done inside or burnt around the edges, in parentheses, sometimes both, or the use of a wrong ingredient, in parentheses, non-rising flour, or a missing ingredient. Then the cook asks, "What do you think?" An experienced baker will get consistent results and even raise the bar on the cake over time. You are like a baker regarding your life in that you are responsible for its outcomes. While you cannot control everything that happens to you, you are still responsible for what you do with it. Your life outcomes are in your hand. Consider these things. First, the meaning of integrity means possessing the sum of the necessary parts to complete your life, in parentheses, ingredients. Faith, love, hope, trust, wisdom, perseverance, growth, and more is your responsibility. Next, just as baking is a process culminating in the oven, your life is a process. How you come through that process is on you. Your awareness, response, adjustments, planning, and more determines how things will turn out. Next, as a baker must keep a watchful eye on the cake, from the ingredients to batter to the oven, so you must keep a watchful eye on your whole life. Your competency regarding your life is imperative. Finally, a step-by-step guide for working on your life is available, called The 8 Pillars of Lifetime Sanity, by an author with nearly 45 years of responsibility for the lives of thousands of people. You can download it today at www.rogerckelleygroup.com/store. We have one more week in 2021, and I trust you will make it a quality one for you and your family. May your life be filled with peace, blessings, and safety as we cross over into 2022. Good success, Roger.